Hello and welcome to a day on the reservoir with me and Cory. We've come up here, it's days only up here, so we've come up here early this morning. You have to book your swims, so we're down in Peg 10, which is the shallow end of the reservoir. Was it 86 acres? 82 acres, roughly. We have got a match coming up on here in the next couple months, so just thought it'd be nice to come down and touch base with the place. We've not fished it for a little while. You've done a bit down here, mate, haven't you? But
regular.
Yeah, I've not been here for a little while. I'm not a massive caster, so this sort of fishing is a bit different for me. Whereas Cory's a bit more adapt to the long range side of it. Young Blazers over the other side, down wall. I think they've had a few now, haven't they?
Yeah.
So at the moment, the fish are down that end, but yeah, it is days only, so we've got to be back. I think we've got to wind in at 8 PM. So we've got a good chunk of the day. It normally kicks off on there in the last hour. So if it does, we'll try and show you as much as we can, but it might be a bit pushed for time because it is run by Wessex Water, so they do like to shut the gate. Yeah, so I'm fishing 104 yards. Cory's fishing 120, I think, 120? 112. So for me, that's distance fishing. I mean, for a lot of people it might not be, but I'm used to fishing 4-acre estate lakes and underarm casting. So it's taken a few casts to get the rods out where we want them to go. 3 on the spot, it's a bit different as well. So hopefully we can get a couple of bites and show you some fish.
Feels heavier. It's a right-hander, isn't it?
That's one off the spot a little bit. That's where a few of them wayward swans went earlier. So we'll just run you through the bait that we're using. It's quite standard for what we've been using of late. It is Baitworks Cremino and Atlantic Heat 50/50 with some tiger nuts from Carbon Baits in there as well. Cory's fishing it a little bit different to me. He has got marine instead of Cremino, so same sort of idea. And then he's fishing a donkey choker rig. It's a 24mm hook bait, topped off with an 18mm pink one, so that'll be over the top, snowman style, on a slip D. And then on the other ones, got the new induced pop-ups, just fished Ronnie rig, spinner rig, however you what you wanna call it, just fished over the top. I've also got a white one, just a white scent from hell, on my left arm rod. So that's how we're attacking it bait wise at the moment. And I think I've done about 10 or 12 spawns over the top. Cory's done about 15, so let him have a little bit of bait and we'll see how we get on.
As well as work.
So we've just put a bit more bait out ready for the last hour. We've still not had anything yet. The boys at the other end have had a few, but we're still to see anything down here. Seen a few out long, but way past the bait. So we just top the spots up, and normally the last hour here goes nuts. So we're hoping for a last hour of carnage. But spots are topped up, rods are back out on the spot, and fingers crossed we can come back to you with a couple of fish. Well, the boy don't let us down very often, and he's managed to bite a little bit earlier than what we thought we were going to be looking at. That weather's just changed a bit. The wind's died right off, but the temperature's dropped a little bit. And Mac's donkey choker rig has pulled up tight.
Never in doubt.
And he's in.
Wait, if I'm lucky enough to get it in, I'll just stake it, rod back out, spot it up. One thing we're going to have to watch is if anything goes that way, you're going to have to give it a bit.
Yeah.
I reckon that might have been a couple of fish we've seen like half show. But you never know, do you? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
And he ain't charging round, which is always a good sign. Off something.
Worst feeling ever, that, isn't it? Yeah. What was it, 1:45?
Yeah. Right-hander as well.
Is that the one you expected to go if one went or not?
Don't know, pop up first bottom bait, wasn't it?
Mm.
You see it on there?
Mm.
Oh, did you hear that? That
Yeah.
was a slot there. Does it look like a mirror to you?
Common, I think.
Just can't get to have that gulp of air.
Hmm. That's a good one.
Yeah. Glassy. Let's go. Oh my god. Go on the donkeys. Right, first one of the day. Haven't weighed him yet, but we think he's a mid-20. Lovely glass carp, which the Reservoir's got a few in now. Should have had one this morning really, but we thought around 5, so this is an early one, about 4:30. Hopefully a few more to come, and hopefully a donkey. La Boche. Oh. There he is. Nice old res carp, 27.8 was it? Better than we thought. So yeah, be lucky to catch one bigger than that today. There we go. Thank you very much. Makes the waiting worthwhile.
So we've just slipped Cory's 27 back. We were expecting a bite around 5 o'clock to be fair. So it was a little bit earlier than we expected. It was about 10 to 5,
Yeah.
quarter to 5. Yeah, so it's a good start really. I got picked up by a grebe. Didn't see it was a grebe until he come back up, and I wound the rod halfway back in. But I've had a couple of liners today, so it's not been dead. But I think you've done quite well to get that bite early on, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's a nice fish as well, isn't it? But,
Still time for more.
yeah, definitely. Last hour on here, like we said before, was quite prominent.
You got 2 hours at pretty much
Yeah, what's it now?
what you've waited for. Really.
5 to 6 in it now, so we still got a couple hours. So Sam's let me use his alarms today because mine have decided to go a bit funny. So thanks, Sam. They quite sensitive. I don't really know how to turn them down, so I don't want to go playing around with them. So you might hear it in a minute. But donkey choker rig, mate. Was the one.
24s.
There's about 50 mil up bait altogether in it.
The leg clip and the bottom bait beat the heli and the pop up.
Yeah, and that's what we're fishing on the others pretty much, isn't it? All helis and pop-ups. So if you have
Throws a
another one on
spanner in
that,
the
mate.
works.
Yeah, if you have another one on that, I think I'll be swapping mine over for the last hour. But I've not really seen too much. I've seen 2 quite long. You've not really seen much over you two, have you?
Yeah, bounds in front of the house, standard.
Yeah, so opposite us, you've got the far bank, and then as you go into the corner, you've got a big old mansion where there's a nature reserve. So it's out of bounds fishing. You can't get in there. They know they're safe in there, so that's where they spend a lot of their time. But I'm hoping they're going to come out and play ball, and we can show you another one. Hopefully it'll be another good one. Little James down the other end's had a 30. I think what they had now about 14 bites. We've seen the 2 of them off the dam wall.
Yeah, that's still, they haven't pushed up it to spawn yet, have they?
No, I think we're probably about a week early, aren't we? Really,
Yeah,
maybe
but
2.
Someone's going to have it offered in soon, because they're here, there's fish here, there's a lot of fish here. But
Yeah,
they'll
definitely.
migrate from there soon, won't they? And
Yeah, and they'll make their way down here to spawn. We're at the shallower end of the lake, so the dam wall's the other end, and then we're down the shallow end near the nature reserve. So hopefully we can get another bite and show you another one. But we'll catch up later anyway, and we'll let you know how we got on.
big red.
So as you can tell, I'm home. Unfortunately, it didn't kick off like we'd hoped or expected it to in the last hour, or what we'd hyped it up to. I managed 2 bream, and obviously, as you've seen, Cory had that glass carp. So the res has got quite a few of the glass carp in it. They're, as the name suggests, they've got the glassy effect to the look of them, and there's like a bit of a purpley goldy yellow sort of look to the scales as well. They go to about £30 in there, so it's quite nice to see one of the better ones in there. You'll have to excuse the space behind the camera. There's a massive mess. We've just moved in. Yeah, so we've got a lot of sorting out to do, but hopefully we'll get this edit together nice and quick and we can get it out. We have got a match coming up in a couple of weeks, which we're hoping to film as well. If it's successful, then you'll see that as well. And then we're looking to run another one next year with 3 qualifiers and a final. So check out our socials for that. But I know the spaces are filling up quite quick already. We've only just had to go ahead for it, and I think it's 60 places we needed to fill. And I think we've filled over 40 already. So by the time this comes out, it may be a little bit more. So if you're interested in that, head over to our socials and check that out. But until then, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.